since Carmi mentioned 30-minute sisters, I have a 30-minute missions project going on, and I teased it a little bit on my
Mission complete.
there it is, mission complete on my Instagram. But I have a super secret 30-minute sisters build that I will reveal how much progress I've done thus far. And this is going to be my holiday Halloween build. Ta-da! Check it out. This is like my Halloween witch. That's the plan thus far. And nothing is set in stone. I can still change my mind about this. But yeah, it's kind of like this is intended to be a witch's broom. And she's gonna be kind of like a witch mecha Halloween thing. That's such a great idea. Looks amazing. You guys feeling it? Yes. Hopefully this. I was working on this a few days ago. Like, you guys saw that I was putting together the parts. A familiar? Yes. That's something that I kind of want to get as well. And I've been looking into what I could get. But yeah, I was building the basic parts for this the last time I streamed. And then later that night or the next night, I was kind of just putting parts together, trying to see what I could do. And I know I wanted to make a Halloween build, but I just didn't have any firm idea what I wanted to do. And then I was like, hold on a second. These two parts here, I can show you from the other model here. These are the two parts that actually comprise the broom. This thing just kind of folds out like this. And then I have, there's like a connector part here and a connector part here. That effectively makes the basic witch's broom, right? And then we mount the witch on that, blah blah blah. And yeah, this is just like the first kind of attempt at the model, at the idea, at the concept. So we're gonna kind of refine it a bit more, but I of course would like to have this done well before Halloween. So we kind of need to get cracking on this. We kind of need to prioritize this project above everything else. So yeah, this is something that I need to work on. And just as an example of some of the things that I need to tweak, again, this is if you look at this is kind of like the general broom, right? And you can see there's the connector parts between the two. We can kind of reconsider this connector part and try and make it look a bit more, have a bit more substance. We have some bulk here to the center part, right? But we can think about that again. We've got a little case with some packages, just like Kiki's delivery service. She has like a backpack kind of slung on her broom. There's like the booster effect, but yeah, that's the general idea. And we're, like I said, we're gonna work on it. But yeah, I need to create a hard point here, one of those holes, such that the base can take it, right? Because right now I have this propped up by this claw thing, right, to kind of just grip it like that. But I think it'd be better if we had like a proper hard point or a proper hole, you know, to hold it. So yeah, that's the Halloween build. Again, I'd like to kind of finish that soonish, right? Hopefully we can do that. I'll just have it clipped on. Whoa! I'll just have this off to the side here. And yeah, I did some slight adjustments to the model here in terms of like the wings and here's the thing that has kind of held me up as well. I would like to make a witch's hat, but I have no idea how to do that, to be honest. And I've been looking at my pieces and seeing if I could cut things. I kind of don't want to really cut things too much. I don't have a lot of confidence in my ability to do a good job, but we'll see. And I've been looking at what I could pick up at some stores online to see that could also be a witch's hat. But if we ultimately just have to use this, it's not the worst thing in the world. But yeah, that is the idea thus far. So yes, let's get this going. I've been wanting to do my own kind of kitbash for a while. I've been thinking about, I bought some models with the intent of making a kitbash, but I didn't really have a firm idea as far as what I wanted to do. And of course, this is we're like in the Halloween season right now, so I thought maybe we could do something kind of spooky, a spooky Halloweenish theme thing. And I came up with this, which it's not firmly set, but yeah, this is going to be my Mecha witch on her Mecha broom. This is like, yeah, kind of like a cool jet propulsion broom thing, and that's like, you know, her witchy outfit, kind of. Eddie, I saw you got those 30-minute missions kits. Yeah, I bought a bunch of those little kits. This is actually a part of them. I'm using some of those parts in addition to the Spinatia. You like it? Cool. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, this is kind of like the rough concept, and kind of basing it on, well, yeah, like a witch, right? And specifically when you sometimes see witches, and if you the pose, yeah, if you look at like anime witch drawings and illustrations, if you just Google that, you'll often see this kind of pose for the witch, right? Because it looks kind of yeah, it won't look here's an example. Here's how the jet broom looks, just like that. It's very simple, and I'd like to kind of work on it more, but that's kind of the general idea for the broom. But it doesn't look, it's not very classy if she's like riding it like this. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't look very nice if she's just kind of like straddling it. It doesn't look good, right? No, that's a no-go. But suddenly you get the crossed legs going, and it's like, oh, classy now. And then she's got the little yeah, exactly, Carmi. She's got the you know, Karin Kanzuki from Street Fighter. She's got like that kind of laugh. You know, that's kind of what we're going for there. Karin Kanzuki, like she's a little snooty. And yeah, that's kind of like the general idea. We need to of course work on making the connections a bit more sturdy. We've got to think about how we want to really get the pose going, or rather like the build, any other kind of details for the body, blah blah blah. Yeah, just we need to work on this. And so the schedule is going to be something like, for the rest of this week and weekend, we're going to kind of work on this, and then possibly by next week we can start like for real painting it and stuff. That's the plan. Am I gonna scribe? I don't think so, to be honest. It might be a good opportunity to do so. I think what I'll do is I'm gonna get to a point where I'll be fairly settled in on how she looks, you know. We're gonna kind of settle in on the shapes and everything set up, and then I'll decide then if I want to scribe. But yeah, that is something that I'd like to try and do more of, and plot plates too. If anything, I'm definitely going to look into doing some plot plates, because we want to fill in some of these holes, right? There's just a lot of holes, which is a part of the whole like 30-minute missions, like customizability thing. But if I'm not going to do anything with them, then I might as well fill them up so that we don't have like all these holes. Like it just doesn't have all these holes for some weird reason. Eddie, damn, my Halloween build is a bunny girl. Zgok, nice. Bunny girl this time. Looking forward to that. Is that for a competition as well? And so the thing that I'm kind of held up on is the hat. I really would like to get a hat going on, but I don't really know how I'm going to do that. Let's take a look. Actually, we've got this. I mean, I'm just waiting. I have to wait for this whole base thing to dry, right? So I can't really do anything else. But we have some options as far as like her face go. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. And we might have to get to the point where we cut some stuff. Let's see, what else do we have here? Mainly for myself, but I want to make it. Yeah. That's the best reason to do something, right? It's basically just doing it for yourself. For your own satisfaction. That's the best reason. Still have to make my half clear barbatos. Whoa, I didn't know you were making that. That sounds really cool. So here's the basic face for the model, right? And like I said, I want to try and make like a witch's hat. And I'm looking at all the pieces I have. This is obviously kind of like could be useful as for a start. There isn't any way to connect it, so we would then have to really get into cutting, blah, blah, blah. And I was looking at this, and this does have like a point, right? And if I were to cut this in half and then basically make these 2 points connect, you would get a nice little point, which would then kind of, you could probably mount this way. And if you just kind of imagine something like this, if you imagine something like this. But I think what I want to do is pick up more stuff at the store, because I do know that my local store has the like Sengoku armor, or like the Japanese samurai armor from 30-minute missions, and it does have like a large hat kind of like this, and I think that might be a good base to then add something pointy to be the witch's hat. The vision. See, I didn't have the vision, but then I watched Eddie, and he had the vision, and now I have the vision. I'm getting there. Oh, hey, look, maybe this is something. We're just messing around with stuff, right? And we want to try and get something that looks like a witch's hat. Just want to get there. That's not quite it. The vision. There's a headset with demon horns. There is indeed. Yes. Again, this is why I want to spend some time like this for the rest of the week, really kind of deciding what I need, and if I have to make an order, if I have to pick up something at the store, I can do that. 52. Okay, hold on a second, guys. I gotta make a note of something. This is from Yu-Gi-Oh, by the way. These beats are nice. If I could get more beats, that would be sweet. Like this. Let's see. Did I miss anything, guys? I think we're all good. I think I caught everything. Yeah, I did see that headset with demon horns. That was really, really cool. Yeah, so, you know, I wasn't thinking I was going to have this much fun with these 30-minute missions kits. I didn't really think really much of it at all. I was just like, well, let's get this. They don't really cost that much. They could be really fun to mess around with. But I ended up having, like, a lot more fun than I thought. Like, they're just really cool. 30-minute missions and 30-minute sisters. They ended up being really, really good. And I know that Eddie's a big fan, Carmi, the sisters, and Not Slide 2. Super, super easy recommend. Like, it's an easy thing to recommend for people out there that are looking to get into the hobby, don't really have any don't really not sure if they want to invest all too much into it. So that's a really good it's a really good strat, I think. Bum, bum, bum. All right, let's change up the music. Bum, bum, bum. I think I have some blue tack around. I know I took out a bunch of frickin' blue tack. Where did it go? I think my workspace is messy again. Let's clean it up. I also had to paint these pumpkins. Got the pumpkins that I was working on previously. Right here. You gotta work on them. Carmi's messy sloth. Bad sloth. Messy sloth. I guess sloth are kind of messy though, right? Like they grow mold. They're so like slow moving that mold grows on them or something like that. So yeah, I guess they would definitely qualify.
Mission complete.
Mission complete. Let's see. Yeah, you know what, guys? I've for the longest time I wanted to get sound files of Ray Romano from Everybody Loves Raymond. I wanted to find one where he's just going like, "What are you talking about, Ma? What are you talking about?" That was just like an in-joke between me and my friends. None of us actually really even watched that show, but we always loved to just go, "What are you talking about? Ma, what are you talking about?" Like, we don't even know shit about the show. We just like doing that, specifically just that. And because it was an in-joke between my friends and we did it so much, we were like, I just thought, like now, in 2022, that it was, in my mind, it became this really popular meme that was a thing. So I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go and find that, and I'll just add it to the soundboard. And it's not a thing. People like, I was like, surely on YouTube I'll find many clips of Ray Romano going, "What are you talking about, Ma? What are you talking about?" It's not there. So I mean, if I ever decide to do that, it has to be like actually just me. I'll just have to record myself doing it, and then it'll be like that. There you go. Why isn't that a thing? Okay. Let's see here. I've got to, there's a lot of gunk in the feet. I think you doing the voice would be 100 times better. I think we gotta go do I think I gotta do it. I think I just gotta make it myself. Fine, I'll do it myself. Roll up my sleeves like Thanos. I'll do it myself. I'll do the voice. That's all Thanos had to do. Yeah, it's not like I have a really good Jerry Seinfeld. It's not like I have a good Chandler or Joey. It's like actual shows that I watched, actual comedies. It's not like I've got a good Frasier in my pocket. Got a good Niles. But for some reason, Ray Romano. Got Ray Romano. Ma, what are you talking about? It's just really fun and satisfying to make that voice. I find. I don't care where you are right now, if you guys are in the office, if you guys are just like at home, just try and do that voice right now. And you'll feel the satisfaction. It's deeply satisfying. I did watch that show a little bit. It's good, but it's not even something that I actually like really paid attention to. Okay. We've got to prepare these guys for gluing, so that's one thing that I gotta do. And this guy has the soles of his feet. He doesn't have sole. We need to give him sole. So we gotta get that. The feet, just right here. There's one of them. And we gotta get the second one. a little scatter shot today as we kind of clear our schedules, clear our projects, and kind of get ready for the next projects coming up in the future. That's what we're doing. That's the plan. Does this need glue? Oh shoot. I just stuck it in there. Let's get the glue out. What are we gonna use? Super glue? Let's use super glue. There we are. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, so possibly tomorrow or on the weekend we'll head on down to the hobby store, get a few more things that I might need for my Halloween build. And we want, like I said, I'm inspired by Eddie, that he was really able to get his great looking made model finished up in a very timely fashion. That's what I would like to do for this too. It's something that I feel like I can spend a long time working on a project, and it's almost at the point where, like, are we even visibly seeing a difference? Like, in all the time that I'm putting, it still kind of just looks, it gets to a point where it's like diminishing returns. It is what it is. The project, it looks good, and I just keep on working on it, and is it even really all that noticeable at that point? Giggity giggity. Yeah, so I want to just, like, this right here is a project that I started like last month or something. So we're kind of wrapping it up now. So that's good. That's kind of like decent for me. I'd like to be a little faster, of course, but you know, at the end of the day, it is a hobby, right? So, you know, whatever. Take as much time. I gotta also clean up the feet here. There's a lot of blue tack that just got stuck on. Does anyone use blue tack to kind of to affix their models and stuff? Or do you guys use something else? I heard like silly putty is really good too. I bought this, and it's almost like too sticky actually. It's almost too sticky, and it just kind of leaves, it kind of like sticks on the model when I want it to be gone. You know what I mean? Like this. See this? There's some blue gunk on here, right? That I have to then take off somehow. You have white poster putty. Feet stream. Do you find that the white poster putty sticks a lot there, Carmi? Do you find that it kind of remains on the model? Because yeah, like I said, that's the issue that I'm having with this stuff. Boom, 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 boom. And there's still some details that I need to paint. This guy's mostly done, but this guy here, there's a couple things like this armature and the camera, as well as the weapon. We can get around to that today. Actually, again, this is like, if I'm not gonna do it, there are times when I think to myself, yeah, I gotta do this, but I'll do it off stream. It's not a big deal. We can just do it off stream, and then I never do. So let's just get it. Let's just do it now. Let's just take care of all of this stuff now on stream, and then yeah, we'll be Gouda. Carmi, it sticks, but it's easy to take off. Times it does leave residue and having to clean the area. Okay. So it does sound kind of similar to this, but maybe not as bad, because this I would say is a little annoying. How much residue still remains on it. And basically, what I then do is just take a wad of more blue tack and just kind of dab it like this, and then it kind of starts to take it off. It's kind of what I've been doing. I mean, this is the feed at the end of the day. It's not actually going to be visible on the model, but it's just one of those annoying things that I kind of want to take care of now. Let's get a beverage. The other day, I was hanging out in Bacon's stream, and we were looking at all the entries from the GBWC, the Gundam World Building Competition, if I'm getting that right, 2022. Looking at all the entries, there's just a lot of amazing stuff. Just so creative too. Like there's a lot of subtle conversions, like subtle kit bashing things going on, and then there was like super extreme kit bashing, where the last one that we looked at was basically, if you imagine like an aquarium, you know, with like the sea floor and everything, and there was like fish and crabs, and there was some actual like what do I want to say? It was like something that looked like coral or something, right? And Bacon is just staring at this. I had seen it already, but Bacon was just staring at it, and he was like, "So where's the gunpla? Where is it? I don't see it." He's looking at it, and I told him, "Look closely. It's the fish itself. The fish and all the crabs. Those were actually comprised of parts from the Gundam, from Gundam models, and they're just made in such a way that they look more like crabs and fish." And I was like, "Holy crap!" Where he was like, "Wow, blown away by that. Was really neat." Eddie entering the Xeon? You should, dude. Although I think that the entry is like closed. I think that we're on to like the second round or something, but yeah, like I'm definitely not going to enter the GBWC anytime soon, but I would like to start entering local competitions. Next year there's something going down in Montreal, and I think Joe Inferno participated in that this year. I think he mentioned that, and yeah, I think I might like to try that out next year. Carmi, Eddie. Real grade, mate. You dude. Don't be joking about that, because I want to see it. That would be awesome. RG made Xeon. It's just this. You were just getting started. Dude. How much more frillier can you get? Can you imagine RG level frills?
Mission complete.
Mission complete. Can you imagine the frills at RG level? There we go. So little clothes. Oh my god. That would be amazing. Let's put away this stuff. There's actually independent sellers in Japan that they make like little sewn clothes for Mecha Musume kits. Have you seen that? They actually look really awesome, and I kind of want some. I kind of want some clothes for my Mecha Musume girls. It'll look cool. Eddie, did you see the new stuff in your store? Check it out, Hobby One. Okay, I'll definitely take a look. That's dope. Yeah. I'll try and I'll send you a link later when I remember, or if I can remember. But yeah, there's people that make clothes, and it looks so good. I really want that, because you know, sometimes they don't want to be all mecha girls, and sometimes they just want to be like regular girls. So that's actually a pretty neat way of doing it. Wait, are we onto something here? Okay, shit. Let's get some of this blue tack. Oh, is that the cats? Eddie, was that the cat thing that you're linking? Because those cats look kind of neat. I don't even know what they are though. It's those fluff felt puff things. And there's Jujutsu Kaisen versions too? What? Hold on, hold up. No, I've never seen those cat things anywhere else. Like, I know that you... Yeah, now that you mention it, I did see that on your Discord. I was like, what the heck is that? Neat. That sounds neat. Blue tack. Yeah, I'm not too crazy about blue tack. Wait a minute. Eddie, maybe I should just buy it and stream it tomorrow? Yeah, you should. Not quite. It's not quite there. Not quite there. See, now there's all this blue yucky crap on it. Just kind of take it off like this. Very reluctant to use this blue stuff. Alright. Let's see. That's not quite what I'm looking for, but I feel like if I keep messing around, we can get somewhere. I would love to know this process. What process? Oh, to make the cat things? Is it felting? Is it the felting process? I feel like it might be felting. And the only reason I know about that was like, I know that there was like a crafting course in college, and I know that they did that process. Eddie, don't be scared. Don't be scared to chop up plastic. Yes, I am actually scared to chop plastic. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I'm kind of scared too. I want to see how much I can do without chopping it up, and then when I get to the point where I'm like, yes, it has to be this way. If I want it to look really good, it has to be. I'm gonna have to chop it up. Then we'll go and do it. You know what I mean? But yes, I will definitely do it when it comes time. When it comes time. This gives me a large base. Fuck. No fear. No fear. You know nothing about felting, Carmi. Just when you do it, just fully commit to what you see in your head. With the vision. Commit to the vision. No fear, so felting. Okay, so I'm not like super knowledgeable in the process, but my understanding is that it's you have a bunch of like loose cotton, right? It's like loose cotton colored, right? Or wool rather. And imagine this is a felting needle, and a felting needle is much more thin and needle-like, right? But there's like barbed hooks at the end, right? It's kind of like, imagine like barbed hook teeth at the end. And what you're gonna do is, this will be a piece of styrofoam, right? And you will take your loose clump of wool, right? And it's just really loose, almost like cotton candy, right? You'll place it on top of this, right? And you'll start to jab it. You'll start to like poke it, right? Poke it in and then drag it out, right? And you just keep on doing that. And what happens is, you're effectively like, my understanding is you're effectively like compressing the all those loose fibers, right? All those loose fibers then get kind of compressed into a very solid form. And then yeah, you'll get like, eventually you'll get to a point where you can kind of, through this process, it'll then become like that round shape that you can then kind of build on top of and attach other parts and make your little cat and stuff. That's how I think it works, at least. I think that like, if you can also get like a a piece of styrofoam, like a ball, to act as a frame, and then you lay the wool on top, and you kind of like create like the circular form around it, something like that. That's one way, and then there's like another way where you can use soap, I think, to kind of like make it more compressed. Okay. Let's continue painting. There's all these little details that we need to work on this fine chap here that we got to get around to. No fear. Yeah. Definitely a little scared. A little scared to really cut into this, but yeah, like I said, I need to just stare at these parts for longer and see what do I need to do, what do I need to kind of like chop up, and if I need to get anything else.